Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. I had a little hiccup. I was going live into another group. All the fun, right, of streaming. Those of you who are on, please say live, hashtag live, or if you're watching the replay, hashtag a replay. Let me know who is here with us today. Again, we're so excited that you guys take the time out of your busy schedules, as I know all of us business owners are. I really appreciate you being here today. I'm really excited about this topic. So one of kind of the first questions I want to get started here before I do, my little spiel and intro is, what are your guys' monthly revenue goals? We're getting close to the end of Q2 already. And it's really important to kind of look at our goals and say, okay, what is my monthly revenue goal? If you do not have a number yet, this is something that, you can write in the comments, like, I don't have a number yet. I want to be comfortable or whatever. Write that down as well, because I think that is honestly kind of the best way to do revenue goal numbers. Is I want to be able to pay all of my bills and, have some left over to go have fun, or, to go on vacation more with my husband and family, whatever that is. And then we work those numbers out later. But write down what your revenue goals are. Say hello. Remember, hashtag live, hashtag replay. Also, make sure to like this video. And when you guys comment and like this video, those who said they wanted to come to the event will also get notified more often. So you're not just helping me here, you're helping the ladies who wanted to be a part of this live as well. So with that being said, I'll do my little intro. I'm Nicole Diedrich. I'm the owner here at Diedrich Marketing Strategies, as well as the owner of this amazing Facebook group. My main focus here for all of you guys in the group is really to take you guys to the next level when it comes to your marketing and Facebook advertising knowledge, as well as strategies, as well as supports. This is something that we do every single day for our clients, and I really wanted to create a community space that you guys could use, grow, ask questions, utilize our support to continue to grow your businesses, because I know a lot of you, that's what you're looking for. You're just looking for free spaces that can serve you, that can help support you continue to grow. And that's what I love to do here, especially with my extra time on my hands when I have that. So if you guys are in here and you're like, Nicole, I really want to learn more about how I can make my marketing more consistent, more making it to where it's making me more money. I need more people on my freaking docket, to contact, to support, because that's why I started my business. You are at the right live today, because that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. I'll be giving you strategies and going through, kind of what I've used and what I've seen to work with marketing strategies and consistency, and why it matters, okay? A lot of us don't think that marketing is a top tier important part of your business, but let me tell you, marketing and sales are the most important things when it comes to your business being able to grow, being able to scale, and being able to be profitable. If you cannot market your business, nobody will be able to buy from you. And if you cannot sell your business, right? Like if you can't sell your products or you can't sell your services, you won't be able to make any money either. So it's really something that goes hand in hand together. And those are the most important aspects of your business. So if one of those are lacking, right? If your marketing or sales skills are lacking, again, you're in the right space. But also, we need them to be working together at 100%. And there's lots of ways to do that. And there's a technique and multiple techniques that I found for myself and my clients that works. So that's what we're going to chat about today. Those of you who are live, again, make sure to hashtag live. If you're on replay, hashtag replay. This just helps me know, say hello to you guys, shout you out, as well as going back and answering any questions to make sure that I am, making sure to acknowledge all of those things and answering those after the live is over. So first thing is, the most important thing to your business is a long-term marketing game, okay? Marketing is not a short-term thing. It's not something that is an email blast and then it's done. It's something that is continuously happening over and over again for multiple reasons. If you do not think of marketing as your long-term game, all of the money that you're going to make long-term because you're working really, really hard now, one, your business isn't going to be as profitable as it could be in 1 year, 6 months, 10 years, but also you're going to feel very depleted a lot quicker than you should be, right? That's not our goal, right? We want you to be enjoying your business ownership. We want you to be growing, and we want you to be making money where you're feeling like, hey, The work that I am putting into my business, this is making sense. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. And that's what we're talking about today is I want this to make sense for you. Also, we have an awesome link that the girls will drop down when they can. But I have a great free masterclass that I am doing next Tuesday. So during this normal training time, I'll be doing a masterclass. It's called From Undersold to Overbooked, or I guess pretty much sold out is what it's called. But I really want you guys to sell out and learn how to sell out your services, learn how to sell out your products. Who here would like to do that? I mean, I think that's all of us, right? It's pretty crazy to be looking at my calendar and seeing things booked out, right? Booked out with potential client calls, booked out with clients. And that's something that I want to be able to teach you all how to do. And a lot of it starts here kind of with this long-term marketing game. Yes, to me, that's the goals. We're going to learn how to do it. I'm really excited to chat about it. To sign up for that, again, that is a Zoom meeting. I will not be doing a live video because I like to talk to you ladies face to face. So please sign up at this link. Again, I think I only have a limited number of spots. I need to figure that out. I think at max it's like 100. I already have 25 women signed up. So if you guys are interested in this, this is kind of like an urgency sign up, get your link so that you guys can be on live with me and make sure that all that goes well. I will be sending out a recording though to those who missed the live because I do know that there's, we have families. There's lots of things that go on. Okay, cool. It's 100 spaces. So I have 75 left. I just launched this yesterday and I already have 25 ladies. I probably won't do any ads to it other than just like organic marketing. So get your spots, ladies, so that you can make sure to get in there. I have some awesome things that I'll be giving away. So hopefully you guys can join me there. So now who's ready to really get into today's training and stop listening to me just jabber on about all the other things? I'm really excited, but here we go. Why is marketing the long-term game? How is it going to be able to support you making more money right now and in the future? How do we do that, right? The main thing here with marketing to remember is 3 pillars, all right? It's adds consistency. It also, shows your expertise, your knowledge, but it adds consistency, which as human beings, we are naturally pulled, okay, to people being consistent with something, right? Consistently showing up, consistently sharing strategies, consistently, sharing pictures of their product, whatever it is, we feel very comfortable. We always want to feel comfortable. And so when you are showing up consistently for your business, you are helping the psychology of humans, feel more aligned to you. They're like, yes, I'm attracted to this. And yay to signing up. So excited to see you there. The next thing that it does, right, is it serves our people. It helps our people see, hey, they're not just out there for money. They're teaching us about this product. They're giving us other alternatives for this product. They're teaching us about why this matters for free. All of these things, it really comes in handy. And the last thing is it makes you polarizing. Each of you guys, and we can talk about this topic a little bit, write it down in the comments, say, I want to be polarizing. The reason you want to be polarizing with your content is you do not need or want every customer or client out there, right? Each of us has like our own boundaries, our own set of skills that we can collaborate well with, which means we need to have polarizing content. What polarizing content allows us to do is attract the people that are our people, right? It allows them to say, oh yeah, because you guys have seen my content. I say some pretty interesting stuff sometimes. But the reason being is I want to attract my people. I don't need to attract everybody. Not everybody needs to like me, even if it still hurts my feelings, just because, I like people. I want people to like me. That's a normal human thing that we want to have happen. But also, I don't want to work with everybody, okay? I've done it. I've tried it. It doesn't work. It's not very fun. And it drains you, right? So the polarizing content that we create with your marketing strategy is really going to help you pick out those customers, pick out those clients who are there to support you. And I like to call them the gold star buyers, right? We always want the gold star buyers. We may not always get them, but we're working towards that with our content, right? Never feel bad about posting something where you feel, oh, well, I may be like outcasting somebody that could buy my product or could buy my service. Remember, the more that you niche down and the more that you're on target, the more money you're going to make. The more people are going to find value in what you do because they're like, she's niche. Like, for example, my accountant only works with marketing agencies. I found that very, very appealing because they understand how fast-paced, how things changing all the time, how we're in and out of clients and we're doing all of these different things. That's somebody I needed because that's, this industry in itself is so different than any other business, that him being that niche really made it super appealing to me and Dylan about working with him. So the next thing is, obviously, we want to make sure that within our business journey or within our marketing content, we're creating content that people want to be involved with. There are 3 reasons people follow us, okay? The first reason is they eventually want to be able to work with you, right? They see value. They're like, I'm just not there yet. Or I don't even have a business yet, but I love what she's doing. Like she's very, what's the word for it? I'm like blanking right now, but empowering, and she helps me see the possibilities. So I want to be in her sphere because one day I would love to be able to work with her, right? Okay. The next one is they want to support your business journey. Like they're like, hey, you're like a biz bestie. You see things just how I see. You're polarizing content I love. I would love to partner with you maybe at one point in time, or I'd love to, refer people out to you because I see the value that you put in. I see your hard work. I'm wanting to make that type of relationship with you. And eventually they might even turn into sales as well. But that's the second one. And the third one is they are ready to buy into whatever you have to offer. They just need a little bit more time, a little bit more information, or they need more connection, personal connection from you. So write those 3 down, all right? The first thing is people follow you because they want to eventually work with you. They want to be a partner or referral, or they're ready to buy. Those 3 things right there are huge. Okay. When you think of everybody who's adding you as a friend on Facebook or on your social media spaces as one of those 3 things, how does that make you guys feel? Like, to me, that makes me really excited because there's a lot of possibility. And the thing is yes, there are people who follow us who are like, I don't like them or whatever, right? But we're just going to take that out of there because the reason they're following us is for one of 3 of those reasons. They either want to be us. I guess there's a 4th one too. They want to be us, whatever. But my main thing is the 3 that I see 95% of the time, because there's not that many people out there to get us, even though sometimes we may feel like it, is they're there to work with you in the future. Hopefully they're there to work for you right now, or they're there to partner and refer to you. This is something that can be powerful when you start to put that into like fruition every time someone's adding you as a friend. Every time you guys are engaging with my Facebook lives or a post, I see you guys as potential people I can support and who potentially want to support me in my business, right? Like you guys can say, yes, Nicole, even though maybe right now I can't work with you, or even though maybe right now, like I'm at this space where, I have somebody that already supports me with marketing. I want to be a partner. I want to be a referral. All 3 of these things that I mentioned is where each of you ladies are at, one of the 3. That's where all your people are too, which is why you want to show up consistently and with an awesome marketing strategy. So let's see. I'm like going through my notes here. One of my, the last sentence I have here for this first tier, right, is why we want to have consistency serving within our content as well as polarizing content for these 3 tiers of people, is all of these things are important to creating sales, and it all starts with your marketing. It all starts with your marketing. Money, business growth, relationships, team growth, everything starts with your marketing. And if you think it starts with your offer first, if you think it starts and that's the thing, you guys, is like, even though this sounds like probably not the best, anybody can sell anything, whether they're an expert in it or not, if they have good marketing. I do not promote this. Please don't do this. But that is true. If you have good marketing, you can sell anything you want to sell. And it's something that if you're passionate about what you're selling, that's when stuff really starts to kick into gear, right? If you're passionate about your product, whether it's MLM, whether it's your own thing that you make, whether it's drop shipping, people are going to literally swarm to you and want to buy your items. If you're a service provider and you're a passionate, experienced, you love what you do, people are going to swarm to you, see you as a leader and as the expert, and they're going to want to learn from you. This is important. And this is why marketing is probably the most undervalued aspect of running a business, which is why I'm such a huge advocate for it. So the main question here, though, is all of you guys are probably asking, Nicole, how do I monetize this? I could spend hours and hours. I could spend my whole business, day on marketing, but I need it to make me money, right? So how do you set yourself up for success with this long-term marketing game? Let's talk about it. The first strategy is you need to be making a plan to be consistent with your marketing. I know some of you, if you guys are huge, if you guys are new and huge on when it comes to like trying to stay consistent or staying organized, this is what's going to help you do that. Making a plan. I have like a content calendar that I utilize for myself and my clients. What we do is we have like strategy where everything's kind of strategized before throughout the month. So if a client's like, hey, I want to sell this month, or hey, I have this program, or hey, I have this product launching, everything is built around these things the month before. So we are prepared. The content may not be created yet. The videos may not be done, but we are prepared to create that content the month prior because we know everything's going on, right? There's going to be tons of spontaneity to your business. It happens. And as marketing experts, we know that with our clients. But there's something about having that consistent plan there and in place to where if things are just moving smoothly, you are feeling confident and like, yeah, I have everything scheduled. I'm prepared and ready to go. I know somebody asked, how do you do that? Like being polarizing. Polarizing content is usually, I wouldn't say it's necessarily controversial, but it's like something for me. Like if I were to say, hey, and I'm going to go straight to like the coaching industry, that I feel right now it's too saturated with people who aren't experts, that would give me probably some flack from people who maybe don't feel that way, probably don't agree with me, right? And that's like a polarizing thing for me because for me, I'm really looking to support my people to the next level. There are tons of coaches out there who are amazing and who are now being brought down by people who are just trying to make an extra buck. That's just the truth, right? So polarizing content is kind of like that. It's taking things to the next level. Another kind of example of that is for me, Facebook ads are essential to your business. A lot of people would say that's baloney and that it should be organic marketing. While organic marketing is essential, and that's what we're talking about today, Facebook ads takes your business to the next level a lot quicker and for not that much money. So that, again, is another polarizing view that I have that maybe some people disagree with. And that's usually what that means. I'm just getting phone calls and emails, so sorry, guys. I'm like a little all over the place, but hopefully that answers that a little bit for you. But when it comes to making your plan to being consistent, you guys, make something that you actually will be able to do. A lot of us say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to create 3 months of content in advance, and I'm going to do all of these things, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, let's say we're trying to lose weight. We're like, oh, we got to cut everything out. I can't have sugar. I can't have, this and that and this, and I need to go to work out twice a day. We're putting out these like barriers for ourselves up front because we're actually kind of trying to fail. The reason being is we're afraid of that success. Whether it be weight loss, whether it be relationships, whether it be our business, there's a certain point where we get in our way because we set way too high of expectations, which we know straight off the bat are impossible to reach, which is why we're setting, these standards and trying to be consistent and setting these plans in place in the first place to support us to being more successful, because we are afraid of that end outcome sometimes. I can't tell you how many times I end the day and I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I should do this because what if this takes off? And what if I don't have this and that and all of these things into place? I'm the barrier when I think like that. We all are when we do that to our business. So if you don't have a plan in place that you can follow, you're being your barrier. Don't be your barrier today. Find something that works. For me, it's a monthly content calendar that we schedule out ahead of time. And what we do is, scheduling is wrong, that we plan out ahead of time. We have, and if you guys haven't looked at the other videos, the other live videos that I have, all of them are still in the events. They're also tagged up here. There's one live video training that I did on the 7 different types of organic content you should be adding into your marketing. Go watch that because that's literally how we build out our content calendars is with these 7 different kind of posts, and we just kind of sugar them in and all of these things. But they're very, very helpful for building out things when you feel you don't have enough items or enough things to talk about in your marketing. They work tremendously well. But what you do is just start small, right? Start with at least 1 post a day on your platforms. and on your main platforms, right? The platforms that you think are making you money or that you see are making you money. And I think that's something that will really help you. You don't need to be everywhere, okay? I know that's something that, there's TikTok, there's like all of these new things, there's Reels, there's, LinkedIn and Pinterest. You don't need to start everywhere. Start where you know your target audience is. If that's Instagram or if that's Facebook, or maybe it's a little bit of both, please start in those spaces. You don't need to be everywhere at once yet. Because all that does is, like, again, it dilutes you and your time and your efforts. We want to magnetize your efforts and and your money and like all of your time right now. We don't want to dilute it. So for me, the first places I started were Facebook and Instagram. And if you start with a one post a day on those platforms, trust me, things will start to get into gear. You'll start to see more engagement. You'll start to see more traction. Some of you may have business pages. Some of you may not. If you're wanting to do Facebook ads in the future, highly recommend business pages. But a lot of it too now is kind of using your personal Facebook profile to make that first connection and then lead them somewhere. Where are you wanting to lead them? Is that to an Instagram? Is that to a Facebook group? I highly recommend this one. Facebook group is important. Or is that to, your email list? You're wanting to funnel your people into one spot everywhere they find you. What's that one spot you want to funnel them to? Because that's what's going to help you guys, own those leads, right, that you're making on your personal profile. But it's also kind of a safe space to allow you to continue to grow in one spot, right? It's saving your time, saving your energy. So pick that one spot and keep moving forward. Once you have a consistent plan into place, right, of how you're going to do this, you need to make sure that your offers are strong, okay? And something that I recommend too is having tiered offers. So having a lower level offer, which is like under $50, having a signature offer, which is like your middle level. Those ones usually aren't over $500. And then having a high ticket offer. Okay, those are usually your one-on-ones or maybe like a mastermind type of group. Those are your higher ticket offers. Having a tiered level offer, and guys, you can do this for product too. Okay, subscription boxes or a bundle pack. You can have all of these varying levels as well. Please do that, because there are going to be people who want to buy up here and there are going to be people who want to buy down here all of the time. That's just how it's going to be. And you want to make sure you have that variety. But you need to have strong offers for people to buy into. And I know I asked you guys this at the beginning of the video, but a lot of people have hopped back on or have hopped on now. So in the comments below, what are your guys' monthly revenue goals? Not profit, not any of that. Just what's your monthly revenue goal? Because what I'm going to kind of walk through here with your offers is walking you backwards with how you can hit those goals, right? So let's say your goal is I want $10,000 a month because that's going to cover my bills. Great. That's going to, give me extra money here to reinvest in my business. This is important. And then I'm going to have some profit and, tax money to pay, the lovely government we got. But you need to build it backwards. We'll start with, let's start with yes, ladies, thank you. I love this. Okay, Whitney, let's start with your 12K one, right? So let's say you have a product that's $100, right? That means that product, we need to sell 1,200 of those to get to your 12,000 goal. Well, maybe you're thinking to yourself, okay, so my one product, my one offer right now, this is what I have. And I need to sell 1,200 of those. That may seem overwhelming, but there are ways that we can build back from our strong offers in the tiered format to really make this more possible. Maybe you decide to teach people, how to make this product or whatever it is that you do. Maybe it's makeup artistry. Maybe you're selling makeup and you want to teach people how to do their own makeup, right? You have an upsell offer. And maybe that offer is only, $500 and it's a couple hours of your time that you're teaching these ladies how to do that. If you were to end up selling 4 of those, right, that would then mean that you only have to sell 1,000 of your products or your items. And if you were to sell 10 of those, right, that would be $5,000. You'd then only have to sell 600 of your product. I'm trying to do this math in my head, right? 700 of your product. All of these offers, right, they give you these different levels. And especially for those of you at like 5K, 2K, the 1,500, 15,000, whatever that is, You just need to build it out and write it out, okay? Depending on what you guys have as a service or as a product, this is very doable amounts for you, like 100%. And if you guys haven't signed up for my free, what do I call it? Masterclass? Yeah. I have like webinar, masterclass, all these things. If you guys haven't signed up for my free masterclass, those of you especially that are commenting right now your revenue, please do, because I will build this out for you more within your marketing strategy at that training. It'll be very valuable for you. But just know that if you have these tiered offers, if you look at it from here's what I want to make, can I make that happen? And then how can I make that happen? It's going to become a lot more doable to you. I remember thinking to myself that making $1,500 a month was insane. Now we're making over $40,000 on average, which is still freaking insane to me, I will say. But it's something that like you gradually get there because you're making these steps and you're making it possible. You're, the backward math, I guess is what they call it, right? Your end goal is up here. How do we make that possible? And we make that possible from your strong offers, from your strong products, and making sure, again, that we're marketing them properly. So that's step 2, okay, of this full process of making sure marketing's making you more money, is you need to know your offers inside and out, and you need to know how they're going to help you hit that monthly goal, okay? If it doesn't make sense, if you're over here like, okay, I want to make $20,000, but that means I have to sell 200,000 items, we got to figure something else out, right? Because that means that it's not as realistic unless we're a huge company. And that's something that I like to do with my clients is really see, hey, is your goal realistic? And it doesn't mean that your business idea is bad. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work. It's saying, how can we make this work for you? What do we need to change? What do we need to add in to make this efficient and make your goals really doable? And if anything, you can outpace them way quicker than you thought possible. So the next thing that we have to be doing in our marketing to make it more money, when you're doing good marketing, you're making more money, is you need to have a service-based community, or you need to be making sure that a lot of your posts are service-based, to where you're making either your personal profile or your business profile community space where people can come to and feel like, oh, wow, she's giving me so much value right now. I need to be in her space. I need to be able to work with her. All of these things. As human beings, we don't get that a lot. We don't see a lot of support with growing our businesses. We see a lot more negativity, especially with loved ones or friends, which I think is really hard. Don't see it as they don't believe that our ideas are good or that they don't want to support us. A lot of it has to do with inner turmoil that they wish they could be doing what we're doing, right? And they don't mean to take it out on us. They don't mean to be doing negative things. It's just what happens. But when you approach your marketing as I'm here to serve others, whether they buy into me or not, I'm here to serve others, that's when things start to click for you. That's when you'll start to have people reaching out to you in messages and saying, I want to buy your product when you've never talked to them before. I want to buy your service when you've never talked to them before. I've had this happen to me multiple times recently, and it's blowing my mind because it really is the long-term marketing game, okay? It works and it's powerful if you're consistent with it. So some ideas on like some service-based either communities or posts is focus on your journey. Focus on what your customers or clients need from you right now or what they really want. What does your product or service have to do with what they're currently struggling with? And how can you help them see that you're the right person to buy from? We don't do this enough as business owners, just giving the honest truth. Like, hey, this is why, I bought into this company, or this is why I made this product, or this is why I do this service, because I want to take you guys to the next level in your marketing and your business. I want to take this off of your plate so you're not using your time marketing when you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I want an expert supporting me with that. That's why I started what I do here at my business, is because I love helping women entrepreneurs be able to not worry about how their marketing is going and just do their business, love what they're doing, spend their time doing it. That passion is what you guys need to share in your posts every single day. And if you do that, you're going to start attracting your proper people who are going to buy from you and buy from you without you having to even talk to them, which is a win. The next thing that you want to be doing and adding into your guys' consistency here with your posts and with, scheduling is live video. If you aren't doing live video, it's powerful. You need it. It's going to take you to the next level. And as you guys see here with me, you're coming back every week. You're seeing the value. You're getting to engage with it too, right? I'm getting to know you and how I can help you. That's powerful. That's something that you want to be adding in. And again, last week's training, super valuable because I believe that's the one that I talked about, live video and how to make that profitable for you. So go check that one out as well if you haven't watched that. Number 5 is relationship-based sales over cold pitching. Please, please, please work on making a relationship with people before you work on selling to them, because there are 2 other types of sales connections than just a sale, all right? You have partnerships and you have referrals. You do not always need to get a sale for somebody to be valuable to your community, valuable to your business, and just valuable to you as a human being. So make sure that you are using this opportunity and using these service-based posts to really make connections with people. Even if it seems like a waste of time, it's not. Trust me, it comes back tenfold to you. And then the last one is look at how you can build a team around your business. Do you want to do this by yourself, or are you wanting to build something that is more than just you? When I first started my business, I wanted to do it just by myself. And that is also a sign of my kind of controlling nature. Now I am so blessed to have both of these ladies full time with me. We're looking to hire another ad marketing specialist onto the team. So we're growing. And the reason I am so thankful for that is because I don't have to do everything. And honestly, I'm not the best at everything. I want that help. I needed that help, right? Or I would have just been dragged to the ground and my business would have exploded because I wouldn't have been able to maintain it. So really think about what you want to do with your business. If you're wanting to grow something that's maybe, Nicole, I need support, but I can't hire full-time people, or that just doesn't make sense for me anytime soon. What do? Virtual assistants, OBMs. There are tons of people like me, right? You guys can hire us. There's tons of people who are virtual that can be a huge asset to your team that don't need you to have a ton of overhead or full-time employees. There's tons of options that can help you take off doing everything and continue to expand your business with less of your time. So hopefully all of these strategies are really helpful. I try to keep my time to about 30 minutes because I know that you all have amazing lives to get back to, amazing businesses to get back to working on. But I appreciate you all so much. With that being said, though, remember that the retreat discount codes that I have given you guys, those will end and go away. There will be no more coupon codes, nothing, no more of it, starting June 30th. June 30th will be the last day to grab your retreat ticket, in person with my $225 payment plans that I have. That's just $225 every 2 weeks. That's a steal of a deal. Again, we pay for your room and board there. You have breakfast and lunch paid for. You get awesome speakers, all the things. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, please check out this link. The code is MY250 for in-person tickets. So let me know if you're interested. MY250 will get you $250 off. If you choose the payment plan, that means you get a full payment for free and $25 off on your next one. So it's definitely a win. It's in Lake Tahoe, September 6th through September 9th. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, like, I am a normal human being. You guys can message me. Sometimes I'm slow just because my messages do blow up, but I do have my team helping me. So please let me know. Ask those questions because we want you there. I want you guys to enjoy your time. It will be the beginning of or the end of third quarter. So it really will be the time that we want to kick things into gear for your business. And I know it's going to be a powerful transformational week. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to join. We want you there. I do have virtual tickets. So if you want a virtual ticket, you can reach out to me as well. Those are $397. So, and in person is only $1,500, but $2,500. $1,250 if you are using the 250 coupon code. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining today. I hope that this was impactful. Again, I have my free masterclass next Tuesday, so you won't see me here. We'll be in Zoom, but you have to sign up to get that link. So make sure to do so. I have less than 70 something spots now because I've seen people sign up. So please join that. And I look forward to answering any of your questions. Again, appreciate all of you guys being here. Have a great rest of your week. And just know you can do it. You can do anything. You can make anything happen. Anything's possible for you in your business. And I'm wishing you all the best. Thanks, ladies. Bye.